Hello, I'm Impish Fox, and welcome back to the Lyfcraft server. So we are finally back on Lyfcraft. It has been such a long time, but we have been active in streams, and this is our base. So we have our cute little starter house over here, our nether portal, and we've got some farms going over here, and then we have all these pink sticks. Yes, be quiet. We also have a zombie villager friend in there. I think one of our villager friends got converted. So now they're all protected and boarded up in their houses. And this guy really likes standing in his, I don't know, it's just a couple trapdoors. And he just stands in there all the time. I didn't put him there. He just decided he wants to live there. But this is going to be our castle because why not? We've got kind of these six, that short one in the back. These are going to kind of be the wall around the castle. There's the main tower of the castle, and this is going to be like the front gate. We're going to have more towers than that, but it just kind of gave me a place to start on. And this is going to be a bridge across this vertical, or horizontal. I always flip vertical and horizontal. The horizontal one is going to be a bridge. So on stream, I've been collecting resources. I want them to kind of, the blocks to go from like darker at the bottom and just keep getting kind of gradually lighter and with bright colored roofs. I haven't decided on what blocks we're going to use for the roofs yet, but it's going to be fun. So we've got our deep slate bricks, 2 shulkers of those. We've got 2 shulkers of cobbled deep slate. Then we've got 2 shulkers of smooth basalt. We're still working on smelting the regular basalt into the smooth, but we're getting there. We're almost there. Then cyan terracotta. We haven't quite collected that yet. And then it's going to end at the top with tough. So it's going to stay pretty dark blocks. I mean, when you compare, it's still darker than like a smooth stone. It's kind of, I would even say it's lighter. It's darker than the cobbled stone. But yeah, we're gonna go and collect some terracotta that we can dye cyan. So we're gonna need cactus, and then we will be back in just a little bit. So we haven't quite made it to the Badlands yet, but I was in the nether and I was passing the town portal. I was like, well, the last time I did a video, we had just finished building our kind of townhouse down here in the ravine. But since then, whoop, we actually did the interior on stream. So this is kind of our terrible idea for storage. This is such a mess. So you can't find anything. It looks pretty. It was a terrible idea. For our storage room, then created like a bedroom area. We even went in here and put in like a closet, sitting area, and then behind the paintings. If there's a painting, there's got to be a secret room, right? So we've got kind of this dark, creepy, apothecary type room with a secret door, so we can escape if necessary. Super important when you have a secret room. And then, of course, the main floor, which has like a little kitchen and a fireplace and a dining room. I just think this area in particular turned out super cute. Super proud of it and how it all turned out. And hopefully we're going to have a castle that has, you know, I can be just as proud of. And we can have more than one build on the server. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, so we are back from our Badlands adventure. We collected a ton of terracotta, 2 shulker boxes, which is my kind of starting amount for the castle, and then a little extra just to have around. We brought back some sand and some cactuses, so I just set up this super simple cactus farm. Hopefully that'll start producing a little bit, and I brought a little extra so we can get a little bit cooking, but I'm not too worried because cyan terracotta is our 4th material. So we're going to be doing a lot with deep slate before we get to the cyan terracotta. So we've got time for that. So basically I was looking at this and the tallest tower is at Y140 and the lowest part of the castle is at about Y70. So 70 blocks from the bottom to the top. Well, if we just add 5 more blocks to the tall tower, and honestly a little bit to some of the other towers as well, make it just a few blocks taller, and we can do about 15 blocks. So 170 to 184. So I'm thinking Y levels, right? So Y levels up to 84, we do the deep slate bricks. Then 85 to 99, we do the cobbled deep slate. 100 to 114 is the smooth basalt. 115 to 129 would be the cyan terracotta. And then the 130 to 145, we would have tough. So you can see as the tower gets, or as the castle gets taller, we change blocks. And then it's kind of consistent. I think that'll look better than like, okay, well this tower is split into 5, and so there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then down here, you know, this is at tough, and this tower is still at, you know, cobbled deep slate. Like having like unified, unanified. That's a new one. Uh, uh, look across the whole thing is gonna look really good. And it's gonna be easy for us to know when to switch blocks. I am going to, you know, 2 or 3 Y levels before we switch, we'll start introducing the new block type. A few 1 or 2, 3 levels after the block change, we'll still have a little bit, you know, have that transition zone built in, but for the most part, yeah, I think that's gonna look real good. Let's sleep the night away and pick up some blocks because I want to start laying this thing out. I have a vision in my head and I want it to be on the ground where you guys can see it. So let's get going. So we're starting here at one of the kind of guard towers, one of the wall towers. I want these to be round. All the towers will be round, but anyway. I know words. I'm trying to decide how big I want this, because this is a radius of about 6. So the diameter would be 13. I'm not counting the center block in the radius. 6.5 blocks. Trying to decide if that's big enough. I don't want it to be too big, and I don't want it to be too small either. You know, it has to be impressive looking. It's a castle. Nope. That, I mean, that is fairly large. Actually, once you see the whole circle. And it's a simple pattern to repeat, because this is going to be, there's 6 of these that are going to be pretty much identical, other than where they start. Let's go there, let's go there. Okay. Yeah, that feels like a pretty good size, honestly. We'll start with that. See where it takes us. So we're going to kind of start doing this 13 diameter circle around each of the wall towers, because then that gives us kind of this 5 block width for the walls, because I want the walls to be ones you can walk on, right? So we don't want thin little 1 block walls. These are going to have some thickness to them. So yeah. And we're gonna need to, think about, because if the base, like looking at that one, because this base is at 72, which is obviously well within our deep slate brick. So this one's gonna be similar to 78. What's that one at? Oh, I hate F3. I hate the F3 screen. So let's see if we can get up here and This one's kind of, we can start it lower because it's kind of on this hill, but see, that's at 94, so that's putting us into cobbled deep slate range. What about this one? This is the one I'm worried about. This is gonna be, watch it be cyan terracotta or something. I'm like, don't worry about cyan terracotta. And it is 112, which is in the smooth basalt. Barely, but it is in smooth basalt. So we can actually build each of these tower bases. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. We're all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so here we are. We've got the 6 wall towers kind of placed where they're gonna be. You can just barely make out the ones there at the top, but this is kind of the, so this is the outer wall, almost, these 6 towers that are semi placed in. These ones were like, this one and this one were like right on the edge when I finished them. So I was trying to like make them flat because they were on hills, and I was just building them out. So they ended up being really near the transition, so I figured I would just go ahead and put the transitions in so you guys could see it. And what I meant by kind of, so like right there, that should be the line where it goes from deep slate bricks to cobbled deep slate. And so just 2 below and 2 above, you kind of, I just realized I kind of made a mirrored shape right there. Didn't mean to. It doesn't look mirrored when you're building it, but it looks okay, because when you're just running up to it, it's not just like, oh, well, there's deep slate bricks, and then on top it's cobble. It blends, it transitions nicely, I think. And then the same here with the cobbled deep slate into the smooth basalt. It's just, again, just it's a smooth transition. It changes into it, and it just looks, it looks nice. I think it looks really nice. Okay, fly, fly, fly. We gotta move this house. That's probably the next thing you worry about, moving these houses. So these towers are going in nicely. Hello, chickens. So trying to decide if I want to keep building the towers or if I should start like kind of placing in the main castle. That is the question. I think we've got momentum. We've got momentum with these towers, so I'm gonna build them all up to kind of their height. Like this one's like practically done. There's, yeah, that other pillar is kind of in the way. But you see this pink pillar right here is kind of as tall as this tower is supposed to go. So let's put in the towers. I'm gonna need to make some of that cyan terracotta. So let's see if it, oh yeah, there we go. We've got some. We're gonna have some cyan terracotta ready to go here in just about a minute. And I will put in the rest of the wall towers. So while I finish building those towers, I want to show you guys what happened on Twitch while I was getting the basalt that we used. I stream on Twitch 4 times a week. It's definitely, if you want to get more content from Impish Fox, aka me, this is the best way to do it. Twitch is my platform. YouTube's fine. I love Twitch. So this is what went down when we were trying to collect basalt. Enjoy. Watch. No, zombie pigman, please. Oh, he picked up my head! That looks kind of funny, to be honest. That was rude, though. That's mine. But... there we go. We've done it. That's one last thing I need to do before I go. I gotta find him first, though. Where'd he go? Where'd my buddy go? Okay, there he is. Now, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I want my head back. Oh, I'm too high up. Sick of clearing leaves. Oh, man. I bet. Oh, where's the guy with the head? He didn't come back. I need that head back. I got a couple of those, but... they're not aggro at me. Oh. Oh. That's not high enough. Jeez. Where's the guy with the head? Oh, I did kill him. Okay. Ha! I got it. And I got zombified piglin heads. Ouch! I'm busy! Oh, gee. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo, boy. Oh, that was so close. I was so distracted with the magma cube. I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm done. Up here. This is where we all started. Over here. Oh, that was so close. I was on one heart. Oh, I can breathe again. So here is our progress report. The towers are all built. Right now they look like very cylindrical. Yeah. But, so here, I like that you can see, you can definitely tell the effect of the changing colors. And I think it's gonna work really well. It's it's not done, basically, is what we're at. So, these are all gonna be connected with a wall. Alright, there's gonna be a wall around the whole thing. And I'm thinking this bridge is actually gonna go from tower to tower. I was gonna have it go from the wall, but that makes a lot less sense than them just connecting to the towers. I want them to flare out a little bit at the top. And there's gonna be like a walking area on there, and then the roof on top of that. So these are gonna get a lot taller. So I'm hoping they're gonna look a lot less stumpy. So right now they look a little stumpy. But I think it's also, you know, these are just towers for the wall. They're not the main castle, so I don't want them to be too tall and outshine the castle. So if we go up to the top, all of these houses are gonna have to move too. So over here, remember how I said the cyan terracotta was gonna be a later us issue? Yeah, it wasn't a later us issue. These towers were pretty much entirely built out of cyan terracotta. But we got it covered, and so it's... I just want to get like a good... I don't want to show it just from the one side. So this is kind of the back area of it. This is, yeah, where that bridge is going to go across. It's going to move, so it's more centered on the towers. Next steps with this is definitely going to be putting in the wall and designing the front gate and the gate tower. So that's... the gate tower is going to be back here. It's going to be set kind of back from the gate. So it's going to be the actual gate. And you're going to be ushered right into the gate tower, which is going to be highly fortified. And then from there, you're going to be able to access the main castle if, you know, you get through security. I do think that wraps it up for today's video, though. I hope that you guys are looking forward to more progress on the Castle on the Lyfcraft server. I certainly am. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other series, my Fox Den series, if you haven't already. And yeah, there's definitely going to be more Lyfcraft coming out very soon. IRL got pretty crazy there for a little over a year, but I'm back now. Things have calmed down, and we are going to be doing the YouTube, doing the Twitch. I am live on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so definitely catch me there. I also have a Discord and Instagram. It's all down in the description below, so check it out. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye!